Hey, Target.
Original, invent, truth to the make. As we enter, Rodigan starts on feeling that best.
As we enter.
Him a dance all official.
Here we go, reggae fans. Easter Sunday.
Rodigan.
Good day if you don't watch.
David Rodigan, do it like no other can.
Thank you to DJ Target for the last 3 hours of Homegrown. He's off on holiday, so Cameo's in next Friday at 7 for Target. It's time for some sweet reggae music, especially for Target's mum.
Switzerland to England, from Panama to Germany.
We know she listens.
Every show that I perform is like a ceremony. Looking at the crowd, I see enough smiling faces.
New music
Send me to a righteous place.
from a new talent, Randy Valentine.
Memories, I learned a lot. Enough promoters support the dream, give thanks for that. Me say, enough selector play me song to make the people them rock. So tell me how me fi see that and stop. Them say they need more of the realness. Good music with feeling, and I'm gonna give it to them. Hey, I go give you some sweet reggae music till the morning. Make you rock and come in with your darling. I'll be in love when I'm on performing. Hey, you know see this a Jaja calling. So me get a little acapella, get a little reggae, then me get a little dance all right. Tell us I wanna make a lean, this I wanna make a rock, this I wanna make a dance all night. When they dance all night, everybody feeling the joy, ladies feeling the boy. Just cause I'm the realest my boy. Me see no people go past stage ready to kill and destroy. Me go past stage because of me you employ. They use me voice, make you sing and rejoice. And at the same time leave a little message for the girls and the boys. Alright then, so artists, I want you listen this lyric. You see this gimmick thing where you are spitting up it for the spirit. You think you're sick with it, but trust me dog, it's just a sinking ship on a seal. But righteousness I feel prevail because if life was a reggae party, everybody would have been happy. But no only do it for the money in the pocket. It's a dirty habit to be stopping. The people them need more of that, more of the realness. Good music with feeling, and I'm gonna give it to them. Hey, I go give you some sweet reggae music till the morning. Make you rock and come in with your darling. I'll be in love when I'm on performing. Hey, you know see this a Jaja calling. Oh, what a joy, what a sweet sensation when people from different nations gather around for the reggae celebration. Yeah. Oh, what a joy, yeah. What a sweet sensation when people from different nations gather around for the reggae celebration. Bang bang skang, so I said, oh with me, make me show you what me read. Oh, I can take a dream and put it on a beat and take it
Bar with me, I'll show you Barry G.
and then before you know it, you what
Hate his lyrics.
it's like.
Love the vibe on this. A debut album from Randy Valentine, eagerly anticipated and well worth waiting for. A very powerful set. Check it out.
See that the people where
Produced by Junior Blender and Riga Hemp. Sweet reggae music. Randy Valentine kicks off our Easter Sunday special here on BBC Radio 1 Extra, and in the second hour it's all about 25 years of Penthouse Studios.
David Rodigan.
Going to die for country.
The remix. London's finest Maxi Priest with New Blood Stylo G combo. This record is massive in New York.
I've been up and down this whole world. I've been around. Something special in you I found. You lift me up when I am down. You make it easy. Easy to love you, baby. You make it easy. Easy to love you, baby. Girl, I know you must be getting tired of the same old lie. So listen to me, trust I ain't never gonna waste your time. Whenever emotions bust, whenever you cross my mind.
Priest as in Levi. The Tribe of.
You make it easy.
As in Esco Levi and Philip Levi. Papa Levi. The Saxon Days. So many young stars from the UK reggae scene began their career voicing live on Saxon Sound. He was one of them. There's an album coming and I can't wait for it, but that is a wonderful single which we've been championing here on One Extra, but that's the remix featuring London's very own Style OG, so it's all happening. Easter Sunday. Hope you're enjoying your weekend, wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Let's hail up the Los Angeles posse. Thanks for all the love on social media. How about this? Stephen Nerio. My girlfriend and I turn it up Sunday mornings in Los Angeles. Think about the time difference, 8 hours behind and counting. So it's a late breakfast in Los Angeles. If you're listening on the West Coast, California, IA, great to have you with us. On Facebook, thanks for the Facebook love, facebook.com on extra. Craig Jones, Top Cat Amazona, and Ben Digby. So what have we got on the show tonight? Loads of good gear. Our Penthouse special in the last hour of the show, celebrating 25 years of the Penthouse record label, playing some classic tracks. What happened when we visited the Penthouse studios in January of this year, when we spoke to Esco Levi, Sugar, D Major and RC, as well as the man at the head of it all, Donovan Germain. The Rodigan Scorcher tonight, Alpheus, a track entitled Show Some Love from a stunning new album from him. Dub in the Echo Chamber, Subactive Sound System and the Resonators, plus new music from the Skints, Sly and Robbie, and more. And here's a man who made just one or two big hits at Penthouse Studios. This is Beres Hammond.
Trust man, the dance of bus. For real man, the wicked. You listen, pull up the vibes that you're playing. Can you play some more? Can you play some more? Lift it up, jack it up, pull it up, come again. Can you play some more? Can you play some more? You got me rocking in my corner with all the lights and gone low. Can't express how me glad me come on. I never seen so much good vibes flow. Everyone inside is like family, yeah. I see no strangers around. The old massive is here, and tonight we don't care. Kill the violence that make me rock it instead. Jump up alive, every man get ready now. Pull up the vibes that you're playing. Can you play some more? Can you play some more? Lift it up, jack it up, pull it up, come again. Can you play some more? Can you play some more? Scary and the one named Skeleton, them know everything when the one. Never wrote them in on the can. If I don't get my brethren, them in the land. Everywhere I look, this fear skanking. I see no statue around, yeah. Every massive is here, and tonight we don't care. Kill the violence that make me rock it instead. Jump up alive, every man get ready now. Pull up the vibes that you're playing. Can you play some more? Can you play some more? Lift it up, jack it up, pull it up, come again. Can you play some more? Can you play some more?
Yo, Rodigan.
Run the trap.
Not a mercy. David Rodigan.
Oh, I just love this song, that Summer Vibe, Easter Sunday. Oh, summer dubbing.
If you ask nicely, I'll grab you a Tasky from Bossman. When Rodigan's playing, my friend will be swaying on rewind. Oh, it's getting late, I don't feel any weight on my shoulders. A poison dart in my heart tells me it's getting colder. Before I know, I'm thinking of the summer again. Sipping rum and drinking and Telegraph Sun with my friends. And if the vibes ain't right, we can sleep it off and start all again. The black stalks and green leaves, they only exist in my head. Oh, he said, man, don't you be coming down on my fine. Come with me, baby, we'll take a little walk to the baseline. Don't you know everything will be alright? Before I know, I'm thinking of the summer again. Rum and drinking and Telegraph Sun with my friends. And if the vibes ain't right, we can sleep it off and start all again. The black stalks and green leaves, they only exist in my head.
What a band from South London, Brockley, Southeast. Chainscar Brassica. Brilliant, summer dubbing, that's on their current EP, check it out.
Summer dubbing on my
Best of British on BBC One Extra on this Easter Sunday special because it's all about Penthouse and just rolling up to 8 o'clock. 25 years of Penthouse. The interviews we conducted down in Jamaica in January. And, well, let's stay with more British coming up shortly. The Skints and Brit Reggae Beats and their recent album, Part and Parcel, a track called Sunny Sunny. Well, it's that Easter Sunday, the vibe's good. And, hey, do you know what?
Taking over.
Once again, BBC Radio 1 Extra handed over control to some of the hottest breakthrough artists.
Don't know. It's a takeover.
Fuse ODG, Dominique Young Unique, Gets, and Bishop Nehru.
Taking over 1 Extra, dropping our favorite old school classics
and reminiscing on what they mean to us.
The Takeover. 4 nights when 4 hot new artists each took over 1 hour of 1 Extra.
Selector.
Listen back to any of the Takeover shows on the 1 Extra website or the free BBC iPlayer radio app. We have been
imagine this started with a lighter. Perception that you never had. It's good.
Yeah. Know who you are, and I know what you're feeling. Know who you are, and I know what you're feeling. I want every woman to make a pledge with me. Say your name, I'll pledge to live life on the edge. I want you to know I see the power is in me. No more acquiesce, standing up with no stress. I will do what I need till every woman on the earth is free. Your environment seems to get brighter. Oh, it's good. And the situation doesn't seem that bad. Oh, it's good. Can you imagine this started with a lighter? Oh, it's good. And perception that you never had. Oh, it's good. Know who you are, and I know what you're feeling. Oh yeah. Know who you are, and I know what you're feeling. Let me tell you one more time, 'cause I don't mind. I know what you're feeling, feeling, feeling. Know who you are, and I know what you're feeling.
And girl, don't let them tell you that you don't deserve to unwind. And if they don't wanna join us, cool, but it's our time. We just shake our heads and dance the moment so surreal. Isn't it sad there's people in this world that don't know how this feels? I know who you are, and I know what you're feeling.
What you feeling? Yeah.
I know who you are, and I know what you're feeling.
Yes, I know what you're feeling.
Let me tell you one more time,
Yeah.
and I don't mind.
I don't
What a combo.
Feeling,
Pharrell and Alicia Keys. From his current album,
baby.
they both love reggae.
who you are, and I know what you're feeling. Yes, I do.
And so do I. And it's reggae every Sunday, 7 to 9 here on BBC One Extra. Coming up after the Skints, the Rodigan Scorcher for this week, a track from the stunning new album by Alpheus.
We've got the same kind of energy, charging through our system, and we got a strong flow of chemistry. Sparks they be flying higher than jet planes. There's no denying our love will hold the race. Sunny, sunny. Pictures of us, money, money. I don't want no fussing with the sunny, sunny. Pictures of us, money, money. I don't want no fussing with it, no, no. Oh, 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 yeah. Why, yeah, yeah, oh, na, na, no, na, na, oh, oh. We've got a song and a melody. You know I never leave you. And we do our thing, shape it delicately. Yeah. Sparks they be flying higher than jet planes. There's no denying our love will operate. Sunny, sunny. Pictures of us, money, money. I don't want no fussing with it, don't money. Pictures of us, money, money. I don't want you don't really know. Sparks they be flying higher than jet planes. There's no denying love will hold the rain. Sunny, sunny pictures of us. I don't want no fussing with it now. Pictures of us. I don't want no fussing with it. No.
Do you like that? I do. The band's called The Skints, and that's from a recent album of theirs. The album's called Part and Parcel. Since the album, there's been an EP. We've played a couple of tracks from that EP as well. It's Easter Sunday, and thanks for all the love on social media. @1extra is our Twitter handle. Chris Impri, also Jerry Joe McGee, Leah Ann, Lud Dub, Artie Amy, and Danny K. Thanks for that. And on Facebook, Rodigan from Edinburgh. Easy Rodigan. Also George Trotter and Jeremy Taylor. And one from South California on 1Extra, Naina Marie from South California. Thanks for locking in and enjoying the reggae vibe every Sunday from 7 to 9. Coming up, just to roll up to 8 o'clock, it's a 25-year celebration of the sound of Penthouse Studios. But right now... Here we go, Anne. Yeah. Easy toddler tea. The Roots of Dub, King Tubby. Break it down. It's time for the Rodigan Scorcher. He was born and raised in London, but in 1997, he was discovered in Florida by Tony Brevitt, a founder member of that great Jamaican vocal harmony group, the Melodians. Tony Brevitt took him to Cox and Dodd's studio in New York, not the Jamaican one. And Cox and Dodd was impressed with what he heard. 1999, Alpheus recorded his debut album for Studio One. The album, Quality Time. Now he has a new album out. But it wasn't recorded in Jamaica, it wasn't recorded in New York. It was recorded in Quito, Santander, Spain. Produced by Roberto Sanchez, who plays bass, double bass, piano, lead guitar, and various instruments. His band is the Lone Arc Rhythm Force. The songs are all written by Alpheus. The album is called Good Prevails. And I tell you, for me, this is a stunning third album. I really am impressed. Good Prevails, 16 tracks, very impressive, on Liquidator Music, and we're proud to feature one of those tracks as the Rodigan Scorcher for this week. Show Some Love. I don't know how they've done this, but they have, in these studios in Spain, managed to recreate that original analog flavor of those recordings from Jamaica. The rocksteady period, the reggae period, the ska period, epitomized on tracks like this. Show Some Love. It's all about love. It's reggae music. Spread the word. Sunday evening, 7 to 9. Easter Sunday with Alpheus.
It will fall.
Rodigan and some boy don't know if you're a veteran and something you can't walk on. They don't know foundation strong. Saying, well, move them again, Mr. Rodigan, because you don't know without afraid of nothing enough. Stitch them up like mutton. Saying, with him track.
From this band. I've only just discovered them in the past couple of weeks. They're from New York. They're called The Frighteners, and this is the second track we're featuring from their recent EP. It's called Evening Time. And similarly, before that, from Spain, Alpheus, London, Jamaica, Roberto Sanchez, the producer, the Rodigan Scorcher, Show Some Love, from the brand new album Good Prevails by Alpheus. Coming up, it's Dub in the Echo Chamber. Dem Styly, Hot Country Girls, Subactive Sound System, or is it Mungers? Apparently I got confused on that, forgive me, but you'll find it online. And the Resonators, they've got a dub album accompanying, it's the deluxe edition of The Constant, which is their recent album, so there's a dub version of it, so we'll be playing some dub from that in the Echo Chamber coming up. But right now, a band that's always generated a lot of enthusiasm in Jamaica, the Nomads Band. And they've worked up a combo this time with Sly and Robbie. It's Sly and Robbie presents the Nomads. And a track entitled Romance. Sunday evening, 1 Extra, BBC. Easter Sunday.
I'll be waiting for you, baby. Just give me that chance. Let me part, let's do the clouds for you. Want to romance. I'll be waiting for you, baby. Just give me that one chance. Let me part, let's do the clouds for you. Baby, I've been wanting for you to know the way that I feel. I heard that you've been calling. special and real. But I know I can make it better. Oh, and I can stick by you and then together. And if you want someone to stay true, now Lord, then I can be that guy for you. Baby, if you want some romance, I'll be waiting for you. Said just give me that one chance. If you want some romance, I'll be waiting for you. Just give me that one chance. Let me part, let's do the clouds for you. Oh, oh, sing oh, 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 somebody sing oh, sing oh, if you want the romance, lady, just give me that one chance. Want the romance, baby, then just give me.
They are a band in their own right. They're also actors as well. Active in the theatre scene down in Jamaica, Kingston. They are the Nomads. Do Google them and find out more. An eccentric collection of players, both of instruments and vocal styling. And they've teamed up with Sly and Robbie for that. It's called Romance. Check it out. It's brand new. It's time to go into the echo chamber.
As I dip down in my dub basket, here I take up this musical biscuit.
Every week we get our dub goggles on, splash around in the dub pool. Do love a bit of dub, hope you do too. This is Dem Styley, the first track in the echo chamber. Dem Styley, I've put brackets Hot Country Girl. Now, you can Google this. It's either on Mungo's or Subactive Sound System, one or the other, but it's a perfect example of digital dub. And digital dub music does have a big, strong fan base worldwide, so that's first. And then secondly, Family Dub, lifted from the newly released deluxe edition of the Resonators album, The Constant. It contains brand new dub mixes of the original vocals and remixes. Very interesting, but only available as a digital download. So that's coming up after this. Dem Styley, Hot Country Girl, digital dubby.
Oh, what a country girl. She want to roam down the lane. Because them know what is them have a new style.
Oh,
Musically, you lock the nation. I'm not Cabra make them know, so Rodigan, the Godfather. We say that. We say that.
Family from
They are the Resonators. If you haven't seen them live, do so. There's an interesting album called The Constant, which came out, a year and a half, almost 2 years ago. And they've now come out with a deluxe edition of The Constant, which contains brand new dub mixes of the original vocals. That was family dub, but only available, as I say, as a digital download. And but up top, it was, we've clarified that now. Thank you to Sarah. It has been absolutely 100%. It's on Mongo's Hi-Fi. It was Dem Styley, and I've put brackets, hot country gal. That was our dub in the Echo Chamber. The second hour, rolling up to that, of course, it's all about Penthouse Records, 25 years in the business, and a special that we recorded by interviewing the man who formed the label and some of the stars down in Jamaica when we were there in January. But of course, yesterday was National Record Shop Day. And of course, as someone that used to work in a record shop for many years, I salute all of those who still do. And this was released for Record Shop Day on vinyl.
Stop shining, they bring dark clouds. Why when the clouds are lining, they reach the ground? It's like my heart on fire for you.
The voice of Eva Lazarus.
My desire, you are required. Why does it fail? It reach the ground. Stop shining, we bring dark clouds.
Extra Jams back tomorrow night. Bank Holiday Monday, Easter Monday on 1Extra. It's breakfast, of course, as usual at 6 o'clock. Twin B and Yasmin Evans and Trevor Nelson at 10. Sarah Jane, 1 till 4, and Charlie Sloth, 4 till 7. That's your Bank Holiday Monday lineup here on BBC 1Extra. And that was Mr. Ben featuring Eva Lazarus. And there are, I think, 2 or 3 copies of that as a 7-inch picture bag, released especially for Record Shop Day yesterday. Big up all the record shops across the country who still champion vinyl and CDs and, you know, the format. Having something... my son once said to me, do you know, this is years ago, he said, but Dad, you have to get it. It's an analogue experience. Who needs all that vinyl and stuff to cart around? And then a few years later he said, do you know what? Yeah, I get it. And more people are now... last year, I think, was the best year in a long time for vinyl sales. More and more young people are going back to vinyl as a source of, you know, something to hold, something to possess, something to treasure. Thanks for the love on our Twitter handle, 1Extra, Matthew Collins, also Selma, Natalia, G-Star, Victoria, Matrix Dietz, and Sarah Mack. We're almost ready to roll into our Penthouse special as we go into something that we've championed already here from the forthcoming album by Holly Cook. This is 99, and we've put brackets on the beach, featuring the Macedonian Radio Symphony Orchestra, produced by Prince Fatty. How did he get them all into his studio down in Brighton? Or did he fly to their studio? Beautiful. 99. The summer of memories from Holly Cook.
Rodigan.
Hallelujah. Are you feeling the Spirit? This is BBC 1Extra with a salute to Penthouse Studios.
Massive and crew around the town, well.
I know say God run things for years and we not no fears. All people, hear this. Me say posse come jump around, chaka and the moon. But dang 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 dang. Me say posse come jump around, chaka and the moon. Oh, me say posse come jump around, chaka demons and the moon. Posse come jump around, chaka and the moon. Dang 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 dang. It's soon be done. Oh, I'm the trouble and triumph when I get over on the other side. I'm gonna sit down beside my Jaja. I'm gonna sit down and listen a little while. Because jump around can you like the Jaja. Pam pam, Jack and them on the my center. Pam pam, now Jaja him as the ruler. Them see me and them don't know me. And them want me, come challenge me. I am the entertainer, Lord, me comfy. To come carry the sick. And if a guy wants to fry your Lord, I will pray for him anytime. And if a guy wants to fry your Lord, I will pray for him anytime. Hallelujah. If you come from St. Elizabeth, hallelujah. If you come from St. Thomas, hallelujah. If you come from St. Mary, see me and them don't know me. And them want me, come challenge me. I am the ragamuffin entertainer. Come to carry the sing. Jump around, chuck and demons and the moon. Everybody come jump around, chuck and the moon. It's a posse come jump around, chuck and demons and the moon. Posse come jump around and the moon. It's soon be done. All the trouble and trial when I get home on the other side. I'm gonna shake my hand with the elders. I'm gonna tell all the people good morning. I'm gonna sit down beside my Jaja. I'm gonna sit down and rest a little while. Jump around the shoulder of the Father. Jump around the Father, him a the Creator. Jump around in the wisdom, knowledge and power. Jump around, Jack and them a Sunday my center. Them see me and them don't know me. Them want me, come challenge me. I am the ragamuffin entertainer.
He's the Ragamuffin Entertainer. His name, Chakademus, and that was one of the earliest big hit records on Penthouse Records, a label set up 25 years ago by Donovan Germain. And we're going to be talking to him tonight as part of our celebration of 25 years of great music coming out of that studio in Kingston, Jamaica. I first went down when it was the original studio on Slight Road, and they subsequently moved uptown to, in 2006, to Ballatere Avenue, Kingston, which is, of course, uptown from down on Slight Road. If you love the sound of reggae music, you're in the right place. We're going to be talking to Sugar. We're talking to Righteous Child, Esco Levi. We're going to be talking to D Major, some of the new artists working out of the Penthouse camp. But here's a gentleman who has done a lot of recordings for Mr. Donovan Germain at Penthouse. There is Hammond. Easter Sunday on BBC Radio 1 Extra.
Girl, each time you pass my way, I'm tempted to touch. Oh, baby, the dress you wear, your perfume, keep me wanting you so much. Now I can't help thinking over you.
BBC One Extra, Kingdoms Rise and Kingdoms Fall. There is a reggae kingdom in the island of Jamaica, based in Kingston, Jamaica, which is still rising. Donovan Jermaine, we salute you for all that you've done for keeping the music of Jamaica alive worldwide. You're rightly celebrating 25 years in this business. How does it feel as you enter this quarter century of producing music? What do you think you've achieved, and how are you feeling about the future?
I'm wondering where the 25 years went. That's the first thing. But I'm feeling good that I've contributed it, that you can come and tell me that I've contributed to the business. The future is great as far as I see. I'm always optimistic. I've never given up on this music. So I try to maintain my standards, even when others are doing other things around me, but I've never ever wavered from my standard.
Let's go back to how it all started. Why did Donovan Jermaine, a young Jamaican, decide to form a record company and produce records?
Boy.
What did your mother tell you she wanted you to be?
Well, actually, I have a degree in accounting, and I used to work in Wall Street.
I never knew that.
Yes.
You kept that one very quiet.
Yes.
You weren't the Wall Street wolf, obviously.
No, I wasn't.
So, how did you end up? Presumably you were born in Jamaica.
Yes, but my parents migrated to the States, and I followed. So while I was going to school, I got a job in the record store, Keith's Record Store in St. John's Place.
Brooklyn.
Next, yeah. So while going to school, I got a job in Wall Street also. So I was doing two jobs because I love the music. I was just a semi-DJ like yourself, playing around in little basements in Brooklyn. And when the owner for the record store decided to retire, he offered me the store, to buy the store. I didn't have the money to buy the store, so I went to my mother and I said, Clara, I would like to buy this record store from Jerry. And she said to me, you're crazy. I came to this country and spent so much time cleaning floors, give you an education, you want to talk about going into music? Because all she saw at the time was ganja and Rastafari. That's all she saw. But I knew I wasn't going to be doing any of those stuff. So I went back to Jerry and I said, well, I haven't got the money to buy the store because my mom wouldn't give me the money. And he told me, okay, what I'll do, I will sign the papers on the store and give it to you, and you pay me weekly. Based on that transpired in my life with Jerry, the reason why I'm always giving young people an opportunity, because he gave me an opportunity that I could be a man. So I bought the record store, and then I decided to Miss Pottinger and Gussie and Spider-Man, Lloyd Campbell gave me their products to distribute. So I bought me a van. I was driving around Brooklyn, Queens, Bronx, selling records from my van. But I had a record store also. And then I decided I want to try my hand at being a producer. I used to come to Jamaica at the time every summer. And I remember I decided I was going to be an apprentice to Gussie Clarke and Lloyd Campbell. Anyway, every time I went to the studio, I'm right beside them, listening, watching, learning. It evolved into going on my own and doing what I do now.
The rest is history.
Well, you can go and mix it temp your berries. He must have the guitar, you hear?
Yeah. Hey, little girl, each time you pass my way, I'm tempted to touch.
Baby girl, I love him all the diamonds on burn.
Oh, baby, the dress you wear, your perfume, keep me wanting you so much.
Lord of mercy, I need the very, very bad. Any lover with me want me forget. Any lover with me want me forget. Get. Any lover with me want me forget. Tell you any lover with me want me forget. I coulda Patsy, Marcia and the one princess. All of them come want fi kiss off me neck. Come run down cut the ranking live and direct. And when me come a dance and say me not take no check. Any lover with me want me forget. Any lover with me want me forget. Get. Any lover with me want me forget. Kill you any lover with me want me forget.
Now I'm gonna make sure that this time a love like yours will never leave me again behind. Hey, little girl, each time you pass my way, I'm tempted to touch.
Stay lady make she go and tempt you,
Eh? The Cutter. He used to work in the butcher's. Hence the name, Cutty Rankin. And when a rhythm is popular in Jamaica, they do counteractions. And boy, do they do counteractions. Version.
Love is a splendid thing. Lord, this a love come like a joy it a bring. Lord, this a love is a splendid thing.
And that is a dancehall anthem. Ask Robert Ranks Thursday night. 10 o'clock, dancehall business on 1Extra. Ask Shawnee B. Riding the rhythm as Jamaican DJs do, the counteraction to the phenomenally popular Tempted to Touch Beres Hammond, who recorded it for Donovan Germain, Penthouse. The Cutter, Cutty Rankin, recorded the counteraction, but they both recorded a number of big songs for Cutty, as did many, many artists, and the new wave of recording artists from Jamaica who've been signed, picked up. So, as he said in his interview, he said because his friend Keith helped him by extending the helping hand, he said for the rest of his life, that's been his watchword, trying to help new young talent come through. And some of the new young talent that he signed to his record label are names to watch, such as Sugar, RC Righteous Child, and we'll be talking to RC Righteous Child after this.
This is BBC Radio 1Extra. Extra R&B, extra hip-hop, and extra helpings of everything you love. Turn it up. 1Extra is all about keeping you entertained.
That's right.
If you guys are happy, then we're happy.
1Extra, big mixes,
hot exclusives,
scorching freestyles,
big guest interviews,
and incredible live music.
1Extra is all about fun, championing homegrown artists, introducing you to new artists first for hot new music. We are the only station to do what we do and to do it as good as we do it. That doesn't even make sense.
1Extra. 1Extra, fam. Yeah.
These are the things I see right in front of me. As I open my eyes, oh, I give thanks to life. As the days go by, yeah. Out comes the sun, shining on my face again. Grades get me high so I can meditate. Oh, dreams of brighter days. Highest grades we blaze. Dreams of brighter days. Giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks. Giving thanks as the days goes by, giving thanks and praise.
As I puff on my window and glance through my window, I realize there's no turning back. Oh, got to complete life's journey, though things get contrary. Oh, got to make it to the top. See, I'm searching for a way to survive. Working so hard, I know job will provide. Oh, see, oh, I'm keeping my head high. Mama tell me the limit is the sky.
Dreams of brighter days. Highest grades we blaze. Dreams of brighter days. Giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks.
Giving thanks
as the days goes by, giving thanks and praise. Burden heavy, but still a tread on it. Weary, but no wax is screw face where we have on it. Real soldiers keep standing. Now give up the fight. No,
the sun will shine tomorrow. We shall see the rainbow, and I will never let go. No.
Dreams of brighter days. Highest grades we blaze. Dreams of brighter days. Giving thanks, giving thanks, giving thanks as the days goes by. Dreams of brighter days. Highest grades we blaze. Dreams of brighter days. Giving
comes the sun, shining on my face again.
Ladies and gentlemen, that's the song we've been caning, playing, endorsing, saluting on BBC One Extra. Clearly one of the biggest songs for the year so far. I reckon it's going to roll way down into the summer. And as we reach the end of the year, I can confidently say that we'll look back and say that was one of the big songs of 2014, sung by RC on a combo with the one and only Busy Signal. RC, welcome to BBC One Extra, and congratulations on what you've been doing for the future of the music in creating such good new original music.
Well, first and foremost, thank you for having me. Music is in my blood. I'm big up to the old Penthouse crew. Music, it's an inborn thing. I've been loving reggae music from ever since, dancehall and reggae music from a child, so it comes naturally.
Childhood for you, RC, was where? Where were you born and reared?
Born in Old Baby, St. Catherine. Moved to Clarendon to live with my grandmother. That's where I spent most of my years. I went to school there. Most of my childhood is in Clarendon.
Clarendon.
Yes.
Beautiful parish. And what did you do when you left school?
Leaving school, I went to Portmore Community College. And then from Portmore Community College, my love for music started to grow. I told my dad that, listen, I'm going to follow my dreams, because my father is a mason, and wherever he goes to, wherever he went, he would want me to come there to learn the trade as well, that if something should happen to him in life, I could be the person to take care of the house.
And a mason will always find work.
Exactly, a mason will always find work. So Magnum Kings and Queens presents itself.
Just for listeners outside of Jamaica, what is Magnum Kings and Queens?
Magnum Kings and Queens is it's a competition. It's a stiff and harsh competition where you have to stand out. Some quality have to be there.
On television.
On television. For them to actually pick you for the studio finals, which would consist of 10 people. Luckily, talent and a bit of luck got me to the studio finals. Reached to the top 2. Eventually, I did not win the competition. I did not get the winnings, but I'm grateful for the chance to show my talent to Jamaica.
And from there, the step was presumably to Penthouse.
To Penthouse, where I met Donovan Jermaine, and the movement started right there. So him give me some rhythm, we start write some songs, and I find that growth was needed back then. So I took the time to learn and apply my talent to where it's needed, and that's why I'm here right now.
RC stands for Righteous Child?
Righteous Child / Ryan Campbell. I did not want to change the name given to me by my mom at birth, so I just cut it in two and give it a dual meaning. Righteous Child, Ryan Campbell.
The debut album, how close are we to that?
Donovan Jermaine would be the perfect person to ask that question, but he promised me that this year, the year for the album, but I think we're going to go with what they call what is it?
EP.
Yeah,
Wise
EP
move.
first.
RC, Ryan Campbell, Righteous Child, thank you.
This is the blues. Going where the town and tell the whole world the news. Oh yes, oh yes. I sing tongues will have to confess. Good God of my salvation, shine your light upon this generation. Almighty God, ruler of creation, wipe away our sins and all we have done wrong. He that loveth not, knoweth not God, for my God is love. He was, that is, who will always be, who ruleth from the holy throne above. Oh yes, we should be put to shame and disgrace for selling out a brother, dishonoring the faith. Lord, give us grace as we come face to face, seeking forgiveness. Is it too late? So while you wash and purge the land, I bow your bantan, I greet you with a song. I sing, good God of my salvation, shine your light upon this generation. Almighty God, ruler of creation, wash away your sins and all we have done. While elephants play in the grass get trampled, how long shall we be an example? Lord, you would never ever hurt your people. Humble as a lamb, and so we come to you. While we're transgression and everything we do, you say we don't have no other God but you. Israelites, who no fear open no eyes. Now we see the light, it's time we realize. Why, good God of my salvation, shine your light upon this your generation.
Marcus Garvey and the late great Bob. Good God of My Salvation, the early recordings of Buju Banton. And of course, he was prolific at his output for Donovan Jermaine at Penthouse Studios. That is an understatement, and that's one of his biggest hits for Penthouse. This is BBC One Extra, and we are celebrating 25 years of great music that's come out of the Penthouse recording studio and record label in Kingston, Jamaica, from the original studios down at Slight Road to the new complex that was built in 2006. And that's where we interviewed Donovan Jermaine when we went down to Jamaica in January. As he said, his mother said to him, "You want to go into the music business? Are you crazy? After I scrub floors and you're working on Wall Street and you want to buy a record shop in Brooklyn and drive around in a van and sell records?" He said, "Yeah, I do." And he did. But he built an empire. Well, relatively speaking, he built a very successful record label. And his passion for the music is reflected in his attention to detail in the way that he's produced songs over the past 25 years. But prior to setting up the Penthouse recording studio in Jamaica, he was producing things outside of that because he didn't have his own studio originally. So on the Jermaine record label and the Revolutionary record label, he released a number of really great productions, one of which was by a singer called Freddie McGregor. And the success of this particular song was truly phenomenal. You're about to hear it. It was a British pop chart smash. Donovan Jermaine and Freddie McGregor were very, very, very happy. It was 1987, and Freddie McGregor sang this on Clapham Common in front of, 100,000 people. It was amazing. It was an afternoon I will never forget for Sunsplash in London, Freddie McGregor. And as he said, it's all about new talent as well. The future. We've spoken to RC, Righteous Child. You just heard that interview. We'll be talking to Donovan Jermaine again later on. And also, of course, the new talent, Sugar and D Major and Esco Levi. So stay with us on this Easter Sunday special. A salute to Penthouse Records. And as I said, this still stands as one of his biggest productions. Donovan Jermaine produced this for Freddie McGregor and it popped. On top of the pops. All right, pop pickers, it's Alan Fluff Freeman here with the pick of the pops, and here we go. All right, not off. Hey.
I don't mind when you say that you're going away. Just don't wanna be lonely. Only moments a day. Just don't wanna be lonely. I'd rather be loved, needed, depended on to give a love I can't give. When you're gone, just don't wanna be lonely. I don't mind when the time sets the sun to the moon, just don't wanna be lonely. Let the stairs find you there at the end of the room. I just don't wanna be lonely. Rather be loved, needed, depended on to give a love I can't give. When you're gone, just don't wanna be lonely. Just don't wanna be lonely. And I don't mind when you say that you're going away. I just don't wanna be lonely.
BBC Radio 1 Extra, the sound of the future, the new movement of reggae music in Jamaica. I'm in the company of a new recording artist who's beginning to develop a reputation for himself outside of Jamaica. His name is D Major. D Major, first of all, welcome to BBC One Extra. In terms of your future and your work as a recording artist, it seems that you're doing a lot of work here at Penthouse Studios.
Yes.
Are you signed to the label as an artist?
Not in black and white, but kudos to Donovan Jermaine and the Penthouse crew. They opened the doors to me and welcomed me here, and this is my base. This is where I work from daily. Penthouse is responsible for a lot of my influences musically. The Bears Hammonds, Master Griffiths, Wayne One, that the list goes on. These people influenced me when I was going to school. I was listening to their music even before I knew I could sing. I would sing these songs daily, and this is how I would, discover that I have a little something, a little talent, you know what I'm saying?
And how did you launch yourself as a recording artist? How did it happen?
First of all, I was a member of a group called QT, would sing at school barbecues, weddings, cabaret shows and stuff, and this is how I started honing my craft. I kind of wanted more than that because the group wasn't recording. Decided to go solo, discussed it with the group, no animosity, no nothing, and parted ways, and ended up at Big Yard Studios. Big up to the Robert Livingston and Shaggy and those people, This was my first experience now as a solo artist and recording. Shaggy, asked me to tour with him in 2008. Now, this was a very valuable experience for me as an artist. This was my first tour, I'm going to experience, and it was for 3 months. I learned how to conduct myself on a tour, interviews, just the pros and cons of how an artist should, and learn what is a tour rider, all these things, valuable stuff, You're never too old to learn, as Jamaican people would say.
It's very true. And your debut album, how does that look?
Oh wow, man, it's excited. It's about to drop, I think we're going with the title It's Major. That is the moniker, that is the slogan for D Major. It's major. The album isn't just straight reggae though, because I've been influenced by a lot of different music. My mother used to give me some R&B cassettes as a little youth, so it has some R&B touches on it. It has the old school reggae on it, the lovers rock, everything. It's a melting pot, and it's everything that has influenced me. This is why it's so important, so people get an idea who D Major is and what has influenced me and molded me into the artist I am today.
Thanks for coming on One Extra.
Thank you very much.
It's Major. Reaching out to every youth, From you represent the truth, Realness. Every man, every lane, yes. Every trench, every drain, Light it up, represent this one. One of the realest selection. And if you a paper soldier, me know me never see you on. Because real no real boy, real no real boy. So tell the artificial them disappear like vapor. We know so them a carbon paper. Telling you again, real no real boy, real no real boy. Me represent for every youth, we represent the truth. When me see them I got you, salute. Yeah, no make no mistake, know the real from the fake. You can't use Viagra for cure headache. Can't preach love if your thoughts full of hate. Don't take no bend youth, stay on the straight. Oh, we not life when me stop and go check it. Enough people come in like jewel with cosmetic. Them no real, when me and me family inspect it. Wolf in a sheep clothes I step it, but tell them this. Real no real boy, real no real boy. So tell the artificial them disappear like vapor. We know so them a carbon paper. Telling you again, real no real boy, real no real boy. Me represent for every youth, we represent the truth. When me see them I go through, salute. Me see the plastic in them smiley, counterfeit in them Kyle. The dolly in them child, cursing in them aisle. The copy when them claim them have original style. A beer fertilizer in them soil. Wagon this I get dash over. She said them no read, them a wash over. One teach if you steer when they crash over. The fraud them cut when you cash over. Real soldier sing this. Real no real
One Extra.
Not a mercy.
One Extra.
BBC Radio 1 Extra at Penthouse Studios, and I'm meeting for the first time someone whose work we've been championing on BBC Radio 1 Extra, Sugar. I have to say, first of all, you really, in a very short space of time, have made your mark. Where did you come from, and how did it begin for you? How did you get your foot through the door?
Just like Romain Virgo and Christopher Martin, I started out from a competition here in Jamaica, Digicel Rising Stars. So that's how I became known to Jamaica and to some other parts of the world. And
when was this?
This was in 2009. Yes, I entered the competition and I won. I got a lot of love from my fellow Jamaicans, and it was such a great feeling. But before then, I was singing back in Montego Bay in hotels, and I was also doing backup vocals for Tanya Stevens and Davil and some other artists. And when I went on tour with them and I saw how great our music was and how many people came out and everybody was under one roof listening and dancing to reggae music, it was peaceful. I felt like I was in heaven. So from there I decided that I really have to be a part of this, and I can do so much more than just being a backup singer or a hotel singer doing cabaret. So I entered the competition. I came to Kingston. I'm in the hearts of the people now.
Where were you born and reared?
I was born in Montego Bay. I'm a country girl. I'm not a Kingstonian at all. Basically, music brought me here.
What did your mother want you to do?
Mom, she wanted me to be a Christian because she's a Christian. She plays a very vital role in church. She's a leader. She's an elder. So basically, she just wanted me to be a church girl. Good girl.
The debut album is imminent. Is it complete?
It is basically complete, yes. We just need to decide on a release date and the name. But basically right now we're just promoting a few singles and just seeing how far we can get with those.
We have seen and we have been championing the rise of what's been referred to as roots revival reggae.
Yeah.
Why do you think it has become so important and prominent in Jamaica, and what caused it to be so?
Roots revival is necessary here in Jamaica because that's the foundation, that's the beginning, that's the beginning of our music. That's where we're coming from and that's what we know. I grew up on roots music. My father has a sound system, Rockers International, and every day the sound would be on and he would be playing music, community come out, and that's just the kind of vibe, that's the same vibe I saw when I went to Europe. Everybody enjoying the music. And we lost that when we lost sight of how great it is. We lost sight of how great it is because we don't understand what we have. We don't. So that's when everything got messed up. But basically now with Chronix and Janine, when they started this whole thing, trust me, I was so happy because there are a lot of other artists like myself doing good music, but we would have never been heard if it wasn't for probably Chronix and even the producers who kept doing roots revival kind of music. You understand? Because it was a way, trust me. It was going.
Well, it's most definitely coming back, thanks to you and your colleagues and everyone here in Jamaica who's part of that new movement.
Thanks.
A message for your fans in London.
A message for my fans. Hello everybody, I am Sugar. I'm a young artist here in Jamaica and I am coming. I can't wait to come and see all you guys and hug and kiss all of you. Thank you so very much for your support. I love and appreciate it very much. Thank you and stay blessed. We are all ebony because we are strong, we survive, and we are all free. Keep loving yourself and bless all the time. Give thanks.
Wow, thank you.
Tell them, Sugar.
Took me from my roots, tried to destroy my stem. They tried to cut down my branches, said them want to see my life end. But my strength increased, the more that they multiplied. The trunk and the roots will firm to the ground. I am ebony, ebony is strong, ebony survives, ebony is free. I am ebony, ebony is strong, ebony survives, ebony is free, free. From Kenya, Nigeria, Zimbabwe, Uganda, to the greater and the lesser Antilles. They took us from the motherland in shackles and chains to be slaves in the Caribbean. Whoa, yeah. We've been made new for a night. Rejoicing comes in the morning. Soon we'll be free. We are ebony. I am ebony. Ebony is strong. Ebony survives. Ebony is free. I try to cut down my branches, said them want to see my life in. But my strength increase, the more that they multiply. The trunk and the root will firm to the ground.
The trunk and the root hold firm to the ground. She is Ebony. Powerful ballad from a forthcoming debut album, which was recently released as a single, by the way. That was Sugar, recorded at Penthouse Studios in Jamaica, where we went en masse. Toddler T, myself, David Rodigan, and the one and only Robert Ranks, the dancehall Don. And we were given such a warm welcome that morning at Penthouse, because in Jamaica, as the cock crows and the sun rises, people are up and going about their business. They go to bed early and they get up early, even more so in the country. So we were greeted and made to feel so welcome that morning at Penthouse Studios. We went into the inner sanctum, we had a look around the studios, and we talked to the engineers and the artists, and that was one of the new wave of reggae artists. And as she rightly said, if it wasn't for people like Chronix and Janine and other new wave artists who were doing so much for what we would traditionally refer to as roots rock reggae music, she possibly wouldn't have been heard. Although she did win the Rising Stars competition on Jamaican television, along with another young man called Romain Virgo. She mentions him in that snatch of our interview there. And here he is now with a song which was massive for him. Romain Virgo on One Extra, our Easter Sunday special. Coming up, Esco Levi and Donovan Jermaine.
This is a serious time, violence and crime, and a beer gun thing, the youths them up on their mind. Oh, them bust it when rain a fall. You know, see them no care, them your youth bust it all when sun a shine. Oh, you know see a beer juvenile. Yeah, I'ma lock the big guns out the street, and them a bust it up, bust it up. Oh, where them get it from? Nobody know. The father was a killer. Oh, well, I see him to them grow. Oh, I know me can't sleep. No matter how me try to do it, me can't sleep. A beer gunshot a beat, me can't sleep. No matter how me try to do it, me can't sleep. A beer blood in the street. Them a youth on the play every single day. Them have it on them waist, and if you talk too hard, then them shoot out your face. Tell me what I want, me a beg gonna keep it calm. Cause the real know are real, and I kick up and I go on, it's like a gun storm. Me can't sleep. No matter how me try to do it, me can't sleep. A beer gunshot a beat, me can't sleep. No matter how me try to do it, me can't sleep. A beer blood in the street. Bring back Jamaica in the time when everything was fine. All the tries some a try to show love.
Bring back the love.
The rest of them blind.
Jamaica. Romain Virgo. Another artist championed by Donovan Jermaine at Penthouse Studios. He wasn't there that morning because I think he could have been on tour. But that was the song which established him, and it was produced by Donovan Jermaine. This is a Penthouse special. Donovan Jermaine started his record company 25 years ago, having worked on Wall Street, and decided that the music was what he really had to do. And he purchased, by weekly payments, a record store in Brooklyn. The rest is history. We'll be talking back with Donovan Jermaine a little bit later on. But right now, Esco Levi, welcome to BBC Radio 1 Extra. It's great to meet you finally at last here in Kingston, Jamaica. And congratulations for all that you are doing for the revival of the music in terms of roots and culture. How hard has that road been for you to get where you are today?
You know, well, for Esco Levi, you know, I was struggling youth, born in Jamaica. I was born in Manchester, grew up in Clarendon. You know, I always loved the music, always loved the Almighty, going to church. After leaving high school, it became more revolutionized. Like, you begin to listen to songs like Peter Touch, The Burning Spear, The Garden City, because I grew up mainly on gospel music. because my grandfather is a preacher. So the older I get now and the more I get to realize that conscious gospel music and conscious reggae music is the same thing, because it's just a music with good message, you know, I mean, reaching out to the people. So I just motion my career around all those great icons of the business, Bob Marley, Peter Touch, and I just give thanks for the blessing for where it's going.
So a youth in Manchester, leaving school with a passion for music, how did you get to the point where you could actually make recordings?
Well, I started out by creating demos. Like, as the rhythm release in Jamaica, I used to find all the CD man across the island to find out if I could get the version. And whenever I get the version, I just put my song on it, you know, and have it on CD. So I just used to play the demo all the time, and I migrated to Canada in 2003. Still, and my first job was at a studio, because I do a bit of engineering too, and the transition was then making to Pro Tool. You understand? So, I mean, I started doing demos again, and I employed in a band as the lead singer and keyboard player in Canada. So from there now, in 2005, I sang a song titled Oh Canada that placed me at the forefront of Canadian reggae music. So from there now, everybody in Canada started to inquire who is Esco Levi, you know, and I just work on the craft till 2005. I moved back to Jamaica, because I always have it in mind, and Richie Stevens brought me to Penthouse, and the journey began from there.
Your writing is prolific. I mean...
Thank you very much.
Songs come to you with great ease, or...?
Some of them. For instance, song like Storms of Life. I don't know where it came from.
Storms of Life.
I don't know where it came from, Daddy Roddy. I tell the truth, that song... I get to realize that, I mean, sometimes the Almighty himself just put some song. Life, R-A-G-I, we'll survive, and even when the storms of life, R-A-G-I, we'll see, yeah, man.
Wow, what a song. I mean, that for me was the one that really drew my attention to you.
Give thanks.
I thought that was such a special song.
Give thanks, man.
Life are raging, I will survive. Time is short, so you better love your life. Take care of your family, your kids and your wife. Be ambitious and strive for your goal. Courageous, resilient, don't you sell your soul. Time is the master and it waits on no one. Tomorrow is unsure, not promised to no man. So in all you do, make sure to be true. I know Jah will provide for you, yeah. No, my people will survive. Even when the storms of life are raging, I will survive. Alright, why you fighting against each other? Why can't we live like brothers? Same breath blow to our nostrils. I know it's true, yeah. My life is all I have. Won't let them take it away. Jah is my shield and guide. He's always by my side, yeah. Time is short, so you better love your life. Take care of your family, your kids and your wife. Be ambitious and strive for your goal. Courageous, resilient, don't you sell your soul. Time is the master and it waits on no one. Tomorrow is unsure, not promised to any man. So in all you do, make sure to be true. I know Jah will provide for you, yeah. I know my people will survive. Even when the storms of life are raging, I will survive. Wake up from your slumber and your sleeping. Life brought to us a brand new meaning. And only if you seek you will find that happiness many left behind, yeah. So it's time to show a little love. Put away your hatred and grudge. The tallest man was a baby. Oh my people, can you hear me, yeah? Time is short, so you better love your life. Take care of your family, your kids and your wife, yeah. Be ambitious and strive for your goal. Brave and bold, don't you sell your soul. Time is the master and it waits on no one. Tomorrow is unsure, not promised to anyone. So in all you do,
make sure to be true. I know Jah will provide for you, yeah. No, my people will survive.
The name Excalivi, how did that evolve?
Well, Excalivi, when I was going to school, I used to play soccer. They used to call me Escobar.
Okay, there it is. Okay.
So when I became a Rasta now, you know, a friend of mine asked me what month of the year do I born. I tell him June. He said, oh, he's a Levi. He's a high priest. Yeah. So him say, listen, I think you should add Levi to your name. So I said, you know what? I'm going to get rid of the bar. Because bar make you get junk. So I just use the Esco, you know, or the Exco, and just put on the Levi, you know, for the spiritual part of the movement. So it's Esco Levi. Yeah, man.
I always wanted to ask that question. In terms of who you've been working with, how is that rolling out?
Well, it's rolling good, you know. I must come in Silly Walks too, you know. I mean, I met Silly Walks online.
And for Silly Walks, for those who are wondering who Silly Walks is, it's not the Monty Python show. It's a German sound system who have a passion for the music and who've turned more and more, Ollie and Joss, and more turned their attention to production with Junior Blender involved as well.
They're doing well too. They make me feel proud because I met Ollie and Josh online on Facebook and they said, listen, we like that Bleaching Shop song that Penthouse put out. If I bleach, I must the one for we close. Now rub the forehead and we don't go rub the nose. I don't want to look like the king of pop, so we drop a thunderball in the bleaching shop. And Ollie said, listen, I'm coming to Jamaica to find it. We need a song. I didn't believe them. And I was sitting right in Penthouse here and I see them walk through the gate and say, Silly Walks. And from there we've been working together. They are the first one who brought me to Europe too. You know,
yeah, because and one of the first songs I presume they recorded with you was Storms of Life.
Yes, Storms of Life.
Is there an album, a brand new album coming? Is it imminent?
Well, I have an album right here to put out, but you know,
in Penthouse.
In Penthouse Records. I have to just leave that part to Jermaine to know when to release the album, because as an artist I just concentrating in finding the song, make sure the message is right and doing my part.
Walk wide on me.
Tell them to walk wide away. No hypocrite chat beside away. They want stop the heart for inside away. So we and pagan in a rivalry. Whoa. But I no fear nobody. The battlefield at an eye alone chaddy. How when them gonna sing like a bro daddy. We body and job for the crown. No. Yeah man.
That was Excalivi at Penthouse Studios in Kingston, Jamaica. This is our 25th anniversary celebration of the great studio. Excalivi. What a great singer. Part of that new wave of roots rock reggae singers from Jamaica. Watch out for the debut album soon come. Here's another big tune from Penthouse.
I'd never find anyone. Doubters try to convince me to give in, but you didn't win. Yeah. Then one day the sun came shining through. The rain has stopped and the skies are blue. Yeah. And oh, what a revelation to see. Someone was saying I love you to me. I want in a million chance of a lifetime, girl. And life show compassion and send to me a stroke of luck called you.
Wonderful. What a voice. Sanchez. Just one of the many recording artists who've passed through Penthouse and made hit records.
Then I find a peace in heaven.
The kind of tunes that when they play in a dance, everyone sings along. They just have that wonderful, evergreen, good vibe, good feeling, extra cool feel about it.
For to love you to me is to live, yeah. Oh,
And is this a popular song in Jamaica? Let's not even talk about the power ballad sequence on Jamaican radio. Let's get some power ballads on. This is BBC One Extra. It's Easter Sunday. I hope you're enjoying the extra long bank holiday on BBC Radio 1 Extra. Read all about it. Big bass lines and extraordinary rhythms. And let's continue now with the conversation that we recorded with Donovan Germain at Penthouse Studios in January of this year. Looking back over those 25 years, there's some names that I would immediately call, but I'd be interested to hear in the names that you would call in response to the great stars that you've worked with, and why were they so special?
Wow. I worked with Barry Salmon, Buju Banton, Marcia Griffiths, Tony Rebel, Wayne Wonder, Terry Ganzi, Matt Cabra, Terry Fabulous. My goodness, my brain.
Beres. I mean, why is Beres so special? What makes him so special? You've done a lot of work with him.
Every generation gets a special artist, and I think Beres Salmon is the special artist of his generation. He's committed to the music and to the quality of his music. It's an experience to work with Beres Salmon, to see how he constructs his music, the passion that he exhibits in making this music. Sometimes I wonder, wow, I can see why this man is so successful, that even after all this time, he still has the same enthusiasm.
And he's not a spring chicken.
No.
I think he's probably 60.
60 years old now,
exactly.
Yes.
But his stage performance, the energy levels are off the radar.
And he's, even after all this time, he's still much more relevant than a lot of the young artists coming in.
Marcia Griffiths, I mean, iconic.
Yes.
Doesn't do her justice. From the 1960s, when I first heard her as a schoolboy jumping the fence, singing Young, Gifted and Black. Okay, the combos with Bob, and then the solo career, and then the I3s. Still working, still delivering, touring the world, still has this amazing voice. Some artists, the voice gets a little shaky in later years. Not with Marcia Griffiths.
I think Marcia she's a health freak. She's very meticulous in what she puts in her body. She's always in the gym. But the thing with Marcia Griffiths, also like Beres, they have a different mentality from the today's artists. I guess they came from a time when you build a house. You have to take a time and construct it until it's finished. And then you have longevity in the house. A lot of these artists today, they build a house, but they build it from the roof, going down to the foundation. So ultimately, it crashes. So it's a different in terms of generation, hence the difference in success. Marcia Griffiths is, even after all this time, she still wants to be able to sing for the young people.
So baby, can we wait a while and let the moment last a little longer? I don't wanna leave you now, so I'ma keep holding you close. So baby, won't you stay a while? I wouldn't mind if it lasts forever. I don't wanna leave you now, so I'ma keep holding you close.
Talking about young people, you have a new wave of artists that you've been encouraging, you've signed to your label in the traditions of a proper record label, A&R, Artists and Repertoire, guiding them, directing them. The ones that I've taken notice of are Sugar, Righteous Child, Esco Levi. I mean, he's, I think, frankly, very, with all due respect to the other names I've just called, it seems to me that he's proving to be very special within your camp.
Yes.
How did you find these people, and what makes them special for you?
The Rising Star competition Jamaica had. I look at the competition and I figure which artists I would want to work with.
For those that don't know, the Rising Star competition is a television show?
Yes, in Jamaica.
Okay.
A lot of times the artists haven't got the proper structure around them to really transfer the platform that they're given into the mainstream. So I reach out to them and I sit them down and I say, well, look here, you have in this competition that it doesn't mean anything because the world don't know you. I realize you have some talent. We're going to put the proper structure and give you the opportunity to do the work. Because, like I said, I'm committed to the music. Because all that I've accomplished in my life, all that I've owned, it came from this music. All the places I've known in the world, it came from this music. So I'm committed to the music first and foremost. It's not about me. Because the people like Clement Dodd and Duke Reed did make the sacrifice. I would not be here today. I've been an industry, so it is incumbent on me to at least leave it for the next generation. So my young artists, I try to get to develop them that they can have a career. Because there's a difference. You can have a time in the business or you can have a career. So my position is having them to understand. It may take a little longer to get to the point, but when you have a career with a good catalogue, you'll be like Master Griffith and Barry Salmons.
25 years of hit productions. Donovan Jermaine on BBC One Extra. Thank you for all you've done for the music.
You're welcome, sir. We salute you.
Donovan Jermaine, 25 years of Penthouse Recording Studios and the Penthouse record label.
I shall sing.
Here's Marcia.
As long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall sing, and I shall sing. As long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall sing. Even though I'm old, but I'm young, a little weak, but I know I am strong, old enough to know what's right, young enough to dance all night, too weak to hold it back, strong enough to give your heart attack. The situation sweet my soul, as long as I live, I shall sing. As long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall sing, and I shall sing. As long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall sing. In my days I've seen many faces, and been many places. Too late to turn back now. If I do, Jah will strike me down. Yes, I have places to go. Yes, and a lot of things to do. If you think I'd give it up now, as long as I live, I shall sing. As long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall sing, and I shall sing. As long as I live, and as long as I live, I shall sing. I thank God that He made me to sing to the world all over. Love message I'll bring. He put a song in my heart, yes I know. Come along, people, good seeds will sow. I don't care what they do or say. I'll never stop singing. Oh no, no way. Someday I will get my pay. As long as I live, I shall sing.
As long as she lives, she will sing. And that's so true. I mean, when you consider the length of this lady's phenomenal career as a recording artist, solo style at Coxon Studio One as a teenager, and then her duets with Bob Andy, which put her in the British pop charts, Young, Gifted and Black, of course, being one of the biggest, and also Pied Piper. And then as a member of the I-Threes, Bob Marley's band, and now back again as a solo artist, still touring, going to the gym, still being current, still up to speed. Her name is Marcia Griffiths, and her praises being sung there by Donovan Jermaine, the man who set up Penthouse Recording Studios, and you've just heard a celebration of what he's achieved for his artists and the record label and production house over the past 25 years. This is BBC Radio 1 Extra. Coming up, Nick Bright celebrates the 20th anniversary of Nas's seminal debut, Illmatic, by taking us on a whirlwind journey through 1994, the year of its release. Hip-hop's finest hour, 1994. Nick Bright coming up at 9 o'clock. And at 10 o'clock, it's Silverstone sitting in for DJ Edu with a Sierra Leone special mix. Destination Africa. And we close the show tonight with this magnificent song by Jamali, produced by Donovan Jermaine for Penthouse. Enjoy the Easter Bank Holiday Monday. Have a wonderful week. Catch you next Sunday at 7.
And it's your